So some other things that I thought about is they don't have 30 years of experience working against them.
Yeah,
I say this all the time on strategy sessions or calls with general managers or dealers, where give me a shop foreman or your top performing advisor. Oftentimes it's easier to turn them into a really effective leader over the guy with 30 years experience. And you can just tell the way they ask questions, right? They're asking like what do you do when this doesn't work? You know, can we have more references? They're just looking for a million reasons to negate the fact that they're underperforming and they need to change. They just don't want to change. And so we're effective at getting them to change. But I would say if you gave me a choice, I'd probably take the younger person with no experience, because the actual ramp up is way faster. They don't know that they can't hire techs. They don't know what they don't know. And so
it's also a position of authority too, right? Coming in, like they're a little bit humbled because they know that they don't have all the answers.
So they're going to do what we tell them to do.
Yep, so your authority is a lot better.
They're better soldiers.
Yep. I think another one, we can go back and forth on this.
One funny thing with that too is, what's interesting with that manager that has 30 years experience working against them is they know that their results are terrible. They know that the market's changed. They know that they're stuck. But then they want to do everything they can to not change. When common sense tells you that if you're doing one thing and the outcome of that one thing is less than desirable or negative, right? So if every day I get up and first thing I'm doing is going to Starbucks and ordering like that milkshake thing, that's like 1,200 calories.
Yeah, with all
like
the
I'm getting the Venti Frappuccino. And then I'm going to lunch and I'm having a hamburger and fries with another milkshake. And then if you want your health to change and your cholesterol's high and you're having a heart attack or you have a stroke or whatever, you have to change what you're putting in or what your habits are in order to get a different result. And it's the same thing with the service department is, if you're having a hard time hiring techs, then you need to do something completely different than what you're doing. If your numbers aren't what they should be, then you need to do something completely different than what you're doing. But somehow we live in a society where people think, oh, I'm just going to get lucky, or there's a magic pill that you can take. No, you got to change your actions to change the outcome. And that's the thing that always surprises me is, a lot of the older managers that are having a hard time will tell you they hate the result, and then everything they do is to sabotage change.
Yeah.
It's always a fascinating study in human psychology and behavior that it's clear as day what you're doing isn't working, but you don't want to change. Like I've created this system for myself where if I'm not getting the habit, I change everything. You've seen me do it.
Yes, you burn it down.
I will burn it down. And a lot of times people around are going like, no, don't burn it down. I'm like, no, you're not going to hold me hostage. Like you're just not, I don't care. I'm just not going to do it. I want a different outcome.
Yeah. And
so to have a different outcome, I got to change, as painful as it is. But there's always sunshine at the end of that.
And almost always, maybe I should have done that earlier. Those
always
things happen.
Very similar to when you fire somebody and you're like, I should have done that a year ago.
Same exact phenomenon.
Yeah, I should have changed a year ago. I've just been carrying this bag of potatoes around. Thanks so much for watching this clip of Service Driving Revolution. We're uploading new stuff every day, so make sure you subscribe and click the bell icon so you don't miss out. If you have a question you'd like us to answer on the show, call 8333-ASK-SDR and we'll answer your question on the show. That's 8333-ASK-SDR. For special deals on our books and training, head over to offers.chriscollinsinc.com. Now that's offers.chriscollinsinc.com. I'm Chris Collins, and I'll see you in the next video.